It's the first day of Black History Month, and in the coming days and weeks, we're going to be sharing the amazing stories of local trailblazers.
But this afternoon, we start 200 years ago when different cultures joined together in a fight for freedom. Seminole Indian and African American history, it's rarely told, but as our Angela Rozier explains, more than 50 descendants spent 5 days in Palm Beach County reuniting to honor their ancestors.
My name is Hutchie Finney. I am running River Water, and I'm from the Dos Barcas Band and the Bird Clan from the Seminole Nation.
I am the great-great-great-grandson of Sandy Perryman, Creek interpreter, Black Seminoles.
Dozens of Black Seminole descendants gathered in South Florida during the Martin Luther King Jr. weekend at the 185th Seminole Maroon Reunion. They honored their ancestors by praying over land where so many died. A traditional Junkanoo street parade with music was performed to show the sharing of the cultures. Seminole Maroons were a group of free blacks and runaway slaves who joined forces with Native Americans. Wendy Goodlow toured the Loxahatchee River Battlefield Park in Jupiter, the site of the Second Seminole War.
The story that we've been told about slavery is not just one story. It wasn't just people came and waited for Lincoln to free them. There were people that as soon as they hit this unknown country, they said, we don't like this, let's figure out a way to make this better. So I think that story is important.
General Thomas S. Jessup commanded the U.S. troops in the Second Seminole War. They were captured and forced to travel to a reservation in Oklahoma, a result of the Indian Removal Act. The journey would be called the Trail of Tears.
The Seminole Wars were very prominent, and we were unconquerable. So we are still here now teaching the next generation why it's important that we celebrate our ancestors this way.
Anastasia Pittman's ancestors stayed in Oklahoma. Others found homes in Texas, Mexico, and the Bahamas. Some of their distant relatives still live in Florida.
Our history and legacy is complicated, it is confusing, and it's extremely complex. And it's taken all of us together as one tribe to come to one point about these 3 C's.
They also visited Limestone Cemetery, posing for photos in front of this tree, honoring the late Issa Ham Bryant, the man who started the annual commemoration of the battlefield.
Even if you're not Black Seminole, it's important to know that these people existed, because the story of resilience, of not giving up, it's as American as apple pie.
For Project Community, celebrating Black history, I'm Angela Rozier.